Looking for something gourmet in the kitchen, but you don't want to put a lot of effort into it? Well, we have a recipe for you. Suzanne Clark from livingacreativelife.net is here, and you're making Thai food in a crock pot.
I sure am, and you're right. It's so quick and easy, and I know, Thai food is a big trend right now, so I thought this would be fun to make. Today I'm going to make it in a crock pot, but you could also use an Instapot as well.
Oh yeah, that's really popular.
Okay.
What is the recipe we're making? What is it?
Well,
It's
this
right
is
here.
a coconut curry chicken.
Okay, this looks delicious. Now, you've already cooked the chicken, which looks great.
Well, I started cooking it. I don't want to cook it all the way through, but I want to kind of brown it up a little bit.
So you've seared it up.
So I seared that, but let's go ahead and first start making our sauce.
Okay.
Okay. And in our crock pot or Instapot, whatever we're going to use, we're going to add 8 ounces of cream cheese. Now, I lightened this up a little bit. Typically, this is going to have quite a few cups of heavy cream, and use also the heavy coconut milk or the coconut
But we don't want to
cream.
make it like that. That's why
No,
we're going to use this cream cheese.
We're making it at our home, and we're going to know what we're putting into it. So we're going to put the cream cheese in there, and then we're going to add 2 cans of light coconut milk, and this is the low fat.
Oh, okay, great.
Still going to have the great flavor, but we're just not going to have all that fat into it.
Okay, so you're going to add both cans.
So both cans, just pour it right in.
And you can kind of start stirring.
And then you start stirring it up a little bit. Now, I'm also going to add a couple other flavor elements. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Okay, I'm going to pour that in here. And then some sugar. And the sugar just helps bring out the coconut milk.
And not that much. How much do you have?
Just 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
But it is really necessary. You don't necessarily taste it, but it's kind of like a salt. It kind of brings out the flavor. Now we're going to start using some different ingredients, okay? We're going to start with some red curry paste. This is so easily found in any grocery store right now. You can also buy, it's a little more economical if you buy it in an Asian store, but if you just kind of want to get your feet wet and you wanted to start using...
How much do you use?
So we're going to put about 2 tablespoons in here.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to use something very different.
Okay, you were warning me about this. You said, trust me. What is this?
This is fish sauce, again, found in any grocery store right now in the Asian sections. And this gives it that Asian flavor. And it really does. It does not smell great coming out. You just have to trust me, it's going to taste fabulous.
But it tastes great after you're done.
Yeah, and if you're very averse to it, then just use soy sauce.
Okay.
And that's good. But we're going to add 2 tablespoons of the fish sauce right into here.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to stir that around. Now for another unusual ingredient, we are going to use kaffir lime leaves, again found in Asian stores. They kind of are like a bay leaf. You know how you put them in and all the flavor comes out? Okay, but I want you to make this, and if you don't have an Asian store by you or you can't do it, then just use lime zest.
Okay.
And that's a good substitute.
But you're going to put the
for that.
whole leaf in there.
And then we will
Okay.
remove them at the end. Okay.
Right.
So, okay, so we're going to do that. Now we're going to go ahead and add about a whole diced red bell pepper. This is a big one. This is about 1.5 cups. And
Okay.
keep the dices large.
Okay.
Because we're going to cook this for a while, and I don't want them just to disintegrate into nothing. And the same thing, this is a medium onion. Again, cut into large dices.
Okay.
And that's about it right there. And like you said earlier, oh, we're going to add a little tomato paste. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me that. And about 2 tablespoons of that. And that just adds a nice richness and gives
Okay.
it that nice, pretty red color.
So now we're done with the sauce.
And like you said earlier, I sauteed my chicken thighs. Now, these are chicken thighs, and it's important to use these instead of breasts.
Because you want the darker meat?
Yes, because the breasts kind of get like grainy. They don't really cook well for a long time in a crock pot. I really don't recommend using them. But I just sauteed the chicken thighs, just to give them a little brown, kind of start the cooking.
So you put them in butter and...
Butter, and I season with salt and pepper. And I'm just going to put them in here.
Now again, you seared these. These aren't fully cooked because they're going to cook more in the crock pot.
Exactly.
Okay, so are we done?
Yes, now we're going to cover it, and we're going to cook this on high for 4 hours or low for 6 hours. If you want your sauce a little thicker in your home, halfway through, go like that.
Oh, okay.
And that will help thicken up your sauce.
That's important. Okay,
Yeah.
same time though.
Exactly.
As far as 4 hours, 6 hours. Okay, great.
And then to serve it, we're just going to use just plain regular white rice. I put some broccoli in there because I like to have my veggies. And then we just put our chicken on top with a nice generous portion of that coconut curry sauce, and then Thai basil. That always finishes it. And if you don't have Thai basil, use some standard basil, but that really gives it that good Thai flavor.
And you can find the recipe livingacreativelife.net.